This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. This fielded at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Daniels to throw on second down. And that is brought in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Packers. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. His 12th touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On 1st down, oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Second down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up the 3rd down. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
33-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll just protect the football, go down, and take the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So after 1, 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's got another one. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year.
Next the score, Packers 21, Eagles 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. They finally get him down inside the 20, but It looks like this one is going to come back. Here's a handoff to Mostert. Raheem Mostert inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's well read by the defense. Not backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one on target to Watson. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup.
This one intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Daniels now on 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Daniels going to throw again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 41-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Now Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's got a man. That's Watson. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Jayden MADDEN now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He's going to air this one out, and that is brought in. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 65 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Third and goal. It's Daniels. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put them in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long for Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball. As it brings up 4th and a mile.
They're on the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That's deep to the back of the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The man in motion is Watson. On 1st down, Daniels. And this will be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backward.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 45. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. A run here with Mostert. The ball comes out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On play action, Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4th down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
His throw left side is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. Let's go. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. They give it to Mostert. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The man in motion is Watson. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Eagles 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. 3rd and long. On play action, Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
and 10 at the 30.
Now it's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over. This defense will certainly take it.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Daniels. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. His drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, He's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Wilson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it inside the 5. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds the...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time, it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.